So today's Saturday. It's been 6 days since I gave birth. And I basically wanted to make this quick video about the kind of traumatic experience. I think childbirth in general is beautiful, and it's an out of this world experience. But because I'm a first time mom, first pregnancy ever, it was being there. I saw all the videos, I took classes, I read books, I read articles, I saw YouTube videos, just like gastric bypass. I did everything that I could to be prepared, and of course it knocked me on my ass. I'm not the kind of person who can't admit when she's wrong. And it's not that I was wrong about anything. It's just that my birth plan didn't go as planned. And I am happy with every decision that I made in those steps to get my son here safe. I didn't bitch about the fact that I said I didn't want an epidural and I ended up getting one. I didn't bitch about the fact that I said I wanted to breastfeed and I tried that and it just didn't work out for me. That's a whole nother video. But every step that I took to get him here, I'm happy that I took it. I didn't want to be cut. I got cut. I didn't want to do the whole epidural thing. I ended up doing it. Like, people say that you forget about the pain, right? When you see your son or your daughter after birth and you see them and you hold them in your arms and all that. I can tell you right now that I still remember that pain. And it sucks because my body is in shock, literally. After giving birth and when I was trying to breastfeed Artemis, nobody warned me about getting mild contractions because your uterus is shrinking back to normal size. So nobody really told me about that until I started feeling those pains, and I freaking panicked and I was like, what is that? What is that? Oh my god. And they had to give me pain medication. So yeah, it took forever for the epidural to actually wear off. It took longer than they anticipated, and they were all amazed. All I kept on getting was like, wow, it really took you out. Like, it really like numbed you really like completely. Like, that's never happened here before. Yeah, that's not something that I like to hear. But I should have known that I was gonna get affected by that, just like I got affected by the anesthesia when I had a gastric bypass. But I didn't think about it. So, but I did all the research and everything. I watched all the videos, and nothing could have prepared me for that amount of pain. And I have a high threshold for pain. And I was handling it pretty good until I hit almost, when I was at 4, I was opening up to 5. I completely lost it. And then they came to check me, and the stupid fucking doctor that was on call, she came in and checked my cervix, and she was like literally like in there. Like, I don't know what she was doing. I could feel her fingers going. It was so painful. I'm gonna start crying. At the same time, I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to walk around, and nothing is helping at this point. But every contraction that I had, I could hear his little heartbeat get lower and lower. I was so scared. Which made things worse. Like, it made things worse because it made it even more painful for me. So at that point, I had options. And my birthing plan went out the window. Because it was healthier and more important to get him out sooner than for me to try to do a natural birth. So I did that. I asked for an epidural. Sure enough, within 3 hours, completely dilated. And I was ready to push. And I was not feeling anything, so they had to describe what I was supposed to do, and I did it. After the fifth time of pushing of 3 counts each, and the heartbeat just slowing down, and it being a concern for the doctor, she's like, if I'm gonna need to assist you with getting him out this last push, I'm gonna use a suction and that should take him out. Is that okay? And I said, yes. I want him out already. I want him safe. So we did that, and he was out, and he was turned from the position that we originally thought he was. He had turned completely face up, and he had wrapped the cord around his neck. So every decision I made was the right one, because it brought him here safely. I could be a very stubborn person, but not when it comes to him. So I planned and I planned and I planned and prepared, and this really knocked me on my ass completely. I think it was the most scariest part of my whole life. But I got him in the end. So, totally worth it. Childbirth. When those people tell you that you forget about the pain, trust me, I won't be forgetting about this for a really long time. Yeah. But he's doing really good. He's 100% doing awesome. He's growing fast already. And he's already gained weight. He's eating a lot. He's crying a lot. And I just wonder if people are like this at 6 days out. As far as pain goes, like I got an episiotomy or whatever it's called. They cut me. I got a couple of stitches. And sitting down hurt, laughing hurt, coughing hurt, even like flexing my muscle down there involuntarily sometimes hurt. I was constipated for 2 days. The 2 days that I was there, I had to take a stool softener. I finally went to the bathroom, but at the hospital I had pain meds. When I came home, I tried to go to the bathroom and it was so painful that I had to take, and I didn't want to, but they prescribed me Percocet for when I came home. Pretty strong, so I don't want to take it. But yeah, that first attempt to use the restroom, oh my god, scariest thing ever. So I took one, and then I took a stool softener. No, actually, I took a laxative, and the next day I finally went to the bathroom. But yeah, walking, just doing stuff, and I've been trying to not do much, because I notice that when I get up and do a lot, I start bleeding more. So I'm trying to take it easy. It's easier said than done, because like I'm having help right now with Ronald and everything, and even then I'm just, wow, he poops and pees and gets up and eats, and carrying him around kind of hurts my back because I have back aches, and I'm trying not to take a lot of Percocets or anything like that, and I'm trying to just stick to Tylenol, but Tylenol really does nothing for me. But slowly it's subsiding, but I have like really bad back aches, a lower back, and it radiates to the top of my spine. I can tell it's something to do with the epidural. I haven't felt a contraction from my uterus in like 2 days, so I'm guessing that has stopped, or I'm not feeling them as strong anymore. But yeah, I'm not getting a lot of sleep, if you guys can tell. And this is what it's like, I guess, for me, 6 days out. Tomorrow will be 7 days. He'll be a week old. I'm exhausted. I also wanted to talk real quickly about baby blues, I guess. I noticed that as soon as I had him, like not at the hospital, but as soon as I got home, I started having all this anxiety, and I felt sad, and I've had all these thoughts in my head like, oh, I kind of miss him being in my stomach. It's so weird to like have had him all this time with me. I talk to him and I feel him inside me, and he's like, from one day to the next, he's just gone. I've also been feeling like just anxious to make sure that I'm doing everything right. A little overwhelmed with not getting enough sleep and just stuff like that. But it is getting easier. With each day that passes, I'm getting less and less like anxious, and everything's starting to feel more like normal. Like not a routine yet, but it's feeling like, okay, we're changing the diaper together. I'll try to sleep when he sleeps. I'm seeing him recognize me now, like not completely, but he'll look at me and he'll stare right at me, and just stuff like that is making me happy. So I know that this will pass. I know this isn't like something that's like super serious, like postpartum depression, and the way I can tell that is because it's easing with each day that passes. It's not worsening, and I haven't had any like crazy thoughts like about hurting myself or him or anything like that. I mean, the minute I even would think about anything like that, I'll let my husband know, and he's on the lookout for signs like that. But it's completely normal from what my doctor told me, and as long as it's getting better and I'm feeling more at ease and less anxious and more happy as the days go by, then it's good. I'm good. But I wanted to make the video and be completely honest, because that's all I've ever been with you guys, is completely honest. And this is what it is. This is how I'm feeling 6 days out. Whether other people have felt this way or admitted to it or not, I don't know. If maybe this is just I stand alone, but this is how it is for me. And that's how I feel about the birthing part of it and everything. He's in the bassinet over there. I just put him down for a nap. Well, for sleep. Hopefully he'll stay asleep at least 3 hours. But in the next video, I'll probably have him with me. I guess I'll see you guys soon. Sorry if this video was kind of sad. Like I said, I'm always completely honest.